Hey guys, it's Brian with BG Model Workshop, and we're showing off some hardware that we won over at the show this last weekend at the Desert Scale Classic, hosted by Cactus Car Modelers and Moonlight Modeling Club, a couple of clubs I am very happy to be part of these days. But we got Best Interior for club entry and Best Paint and Finish for club entry, and we got them both for this guy right here. This is the official BG Model Workshop shop truck with the appropriate logo down there on the door and everything like that. And this one is one of my most favorite builds I've ever done. We did, let's see, we just started off with a regular Revell kit, 65 step side, of course. I have always liked this body style in both step side and fleet side. And I don't really know how to describe the body style other than the puffy hood. I think the puffy hood style is my ultimate favorite pickup truck in the whole world. And it is such a popular pickup truck that you cannot pick one of these up, even in a rusty crusty form like this, for like under 10,000 bucks. But it's still an awesome looking truck. What we did for the paint, we did Tamiya gray primer. And then we did a rust oxide primer over the top of that. And then started laying down some color. And the color we used was French Blue by Model Masters, Testors Model Masters. And then on the top we just did a couple of quick shots of the Tamiya Racing White. Gave it a really good offset. Really liked how it looked. It was actually one of the glossiest, shiniest out of the spray gun paint jobs I had ever done. And then I did this to it with some sanding sticks and some sponge sanders. And Mrs. BG had it's like a Dremel tool, but it's used for doing up your fingernails and stuff. Back in the days when she used to like doing her fingernails and everything. So it has some great grinding stones, very very fine because of course they're going to be used for your fingernails. And it also turns really really slowly, and is noisy as all hell. But it does a great job of chewing up paint and taking out little bits of styrene here and there, so we can really get a good patina going on here, I guess is the best way to describe it. And then for the interior, we had done a Mexican blanket style interior. We got this a couple years ago from Freddie over at H-Town Hobbies, I believe it was. And I don't know if he's still selling these or not, but I got them through Extreme Scale Detail. Is that the one that Chip and Lisa run? Yeah, that's the one Chip and Lisa run. And I got it through them and found out later on that it was done by H-Town Hobbies. But inside we got a yellow shift knob, and then our mismatched steering wheel up there. Just kind of like the idea behind this truck was it's a parts runner for the shop. We're out picking up parts all the time, hitting junkyards, all that kind of jazz. So it's kind of been pieced back together here and there. The power plant is a stock for the kit. I think it's a 283. I don't see it as being a 350, but I think it's a 283. Did a parts box air cleaner on there, and then painted it red around the edges to try and emulate the K&N style air filters. I still have yet to perfect that technique, but that's not what I won the award for. So I'm not worried about it. We did do the wiring, and then instead of using wire looms, I decided to use twist ties, or zip ties, I should say, and I just used some black thread tied on itself, and then a little drop of glue on there to make it look like it's a zip tie. We did do solder headers on this dude with aluminum exhaust, and let's take a look at his underpinnings. Hang on a second here. Got a little toolbox with some Go Faster decals on there. Let's take a look down here. So the collectors are actually shrink tubing, and then the mufflers were sourced from some other kit. I don't remember what. And then they added aluminum tubing to extend the exhaust out. And it was a lot of fun to build this guy up. I'm looking forward to possibly doing another one of these trucks. I don't know if I'll do another rusty crusty truck like this again. Maybe I'll do another nicer one. But yeah, 65, 66 pickups, always in my heart. My dad had one. His was school bus yellow with a white top. And I'll have to probably try and build one of those one of these days. He had the long bed, so I'm not sure how I'm going to solve that issue. But yeah, there we go. All right, so the reason why it says club entry on the awards, let's get to that. That is because if you're judging the event, they don't really want you to have a model on the table to be judged along with the others. They wanted us to kind of have them over on the side, so we had a People's Choice Award. They've done this a couple of years in a row now, and had some great results. So I was very happy to put my truck in there for the People's Choice Awards, and the people spoke. I appreciate that greatly. I was very humbled by that experience. As a matter of fact, while they were doing the award ceremony at the end of the show, I wasn't even paying attention to the club stuff. I was a bad boy. I was talking to my friend, and then somebody started poking me in the shoulder, going, "Dude, go up there!" And I looked up at the screen, and there was my picture of my truck up on the screen. I was like, "Oh, crap! Okay." So I ran up there real fast and got my award, and came back and sat down, and had to run up there real quick again to pick up the second award. So I was very, very humbled, and I enjoyed that experience greatly. It was a great show. There was a lot of fun, a lot of beautiful, beautiful builds there, and I'm really looking forward to next year's show. I'm hoping that we get even more stuff there to judge, and more entries and more vendors and stuff like that. So we're really hoping that 2020 is going to be an awesome, awesome year. All right, guys and girls, take it easy. We're going to talk to you a little bit later on. I got a egg plane update to do, and we'll talk to you later about that. Bye now.